We back. Welcome to another movie review, DADS podcast. My name is Clint, and this is the Black Widow movie review. So, if you came here to see Taskmaster, I understand. Hit the power button. This not the review for you. It's not the review. If you came here to see Natasha Romanoff as the Black Widow, hit the power button. This review not for you. But if you did come to see the old Black Widow introduce the new Black Widow, then this is your review. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one you want to stick around for. This is going to be a spoiler review because I want to talk about this movie. I want to talk about all the Easter eggs and everything that I learned from the last couple of weeks that after I've watched it and every other detailed video and stuff like that, because I'm very interested in a lot of this stuff. So we get Natasha Romanoff, or Black Widow, you all know her as R.I.P. We get her trying to find the Red Room. The Red Room is an organization that either kidnaps, rescues kids, and trains them up to part. Her whole goal, or the way that she got out, was killing the head boss of the Red Room, or in her head, that's who she thought she had killed. Alexei is his name. But finding out that she did not kill him just kind of put her on the trail of connecting and getting back with her family. And the crazy thing is about this movie, like, it starts off like so wholesome and shit like that, and like you would think that all these people know each other and like they've been together for years and years, and like these are their actual kids and these are their actual sisters and brothers and shit like that. Then come to find out, like, none of that shit is true. Like, everything's made up, from the persona of the dad to the persona of the mom, for the fucking persona of the little children and shit like that. So like everything is just made up. And I thought that shit was wild as hell. So pretty much their father, I'm finna fuck this name up. I'm finna fuck every name up also, by the way. So let's just make that very clear. No, I'm sorry, not Alexei. Dreykov. Dreykov is the villain of the Red Room, or the boss of the Red Room. I'm sorry about that. Alexei is actually her father. And Alexei is, what the fuck is he? The Russian something. He's the fucking Russian Captain America. I can't think of the actual name of him in cases. He's just the Russian. Think of the Russian Captain America. So that's who he is. But yeah, man, we get the story of Natasha Romanoff trying to find the Red Room, find out like who's still killing and what's going on like that, because she ends up with a package that's sent to her just randomly out the blue. And then we are introduced to Taskmaster. Now, like I said in the intro of this video, if you came to see Taskmaster, this is not that movie for you. This ain't it. I'm just gonna be very clear that this ain't it. Taskmaster is about 20 to 30% of this damn movie. I'm probably just giving that too much, to be honest with you. This is literally just like an origin story. I think it was pretty fucking dope, because of course, we don't, unless you're like if you're a casual person, you don't know that much about Natasha Romanoff's character. Like, you get to see her for the first time in the first Avengers movie and shit like that, and then we just get to live with her every other movie, and just like see her character build from that. Me personally, I didn't know anything about the Red Room. I didn't know Taskmaster was probably one of her main villains. I also didn't know like the origin, like of her whole family, like being like just made the fuck up or just like assigned to each other and shit like that. So I thought that was pretty fucking dope, just to find all that out from just this movie. But yeah, man, this is the first thing she does is go to see her sister. They have an exchange, and once her sister gets on stage, once Yelena gets on stage, played by Florence Pugh, I think the story and like everything just goes crazier from there because I actually really enjoy Yelena. Like if she's gonna be new Black Widow, I kind of fuck with her because she got a little bit more personality than Natasha Romanoff character. Like from Jump Street, like she says, like, yeah, I've been seeing you on TV, you're this famous Avenger and stuff like that. And then like a running gag that she has going on through the whole movie. It's like when you land, why do you always flip your hair up like that and shit like that? So I thought that shit was funny as hell. Then after the sister and sister get hand-to-hand combat, before all of that, they're actually getting chased around by the Red Room agents or something like that. I don't even really know what to call these females, but the ones that's being trained by Taskmaster, half of Taskmaster, the other being trained by or controlled by Dreykov. So they get into a hand-to-hand combat. Then they figure out Natasha's character. She just Black Widow, the now Black Widow, wants to get revenge on the Red Room. She wants to kill Dreykov because that was her whole goal. Her whole reason for being able to get out of the Red Room and join the Avengers is because she killed Dreykov. Finding out that Dreykov is still alive, it kind of fucked her whole meaning and like her whole decisions and everything like that because she thought she freed everybody. She thought there was no more Red Room. She thought everything had ended. And come to find out that wasn't fucking true. A really dope scene is when they were to go rescue their father, quote unquote father, Alexei. It was a couple dope ass scenes. I can't think of his fucking name. I just know it's the Russian something. But he's in jail. He's like in the maximum security jail. The fucking snow avalanches and like all type of shit. There's every fucking where. He's in there arm wrestling people. So funny fun fact that I found out. The big ass guy, whenever you all see the movie, the big ass guy, spoiler alert, whenever you see the movie, the big ass guy, he is supposed to be a mutant. He's supposed to be like half bear or some shit like that. And like every time he turns into the bear, he becomes more of the bear or some shit like that. He's one of the first fucking mutants. So all this is just mixing up as Loki is ending in the multiverses and shit like that. And that's why like they say when the movies or something got pushed back, it just kind of fucked up a lot of timelines. That's probably why. But yeah, he's introduced. It's a big ass dude. Like he's hard to miss. And like the father, Alexei, and the big ass guy, they like having a conversation because Alexei, he's literally just there like taking niggas lunch money, like bro, like just off arm wrestling and shit like that. And the dude comes by, he's like, "When did you say you met Captain America?" He was like in 1960, something like that. Then Alexei like, the big guy was like, "Nah, I think Captain America was still frozen," and this also fucks with the timeline too. But the big guy's like, "I think you're lying. 1960, I think Captain America was still frozen." Alexei was like, "You think you call me a liar? You call me a liar?" And he broke his fucking arm during an arm wrestling contest. Like I've seen this shit in real life too many times. Just seen in the movie, I still fucking cringed. I'm still not fucking with nobody who arm wrestling because seen too many arms break. But funny thing about that timeline is one of the homies he brought it up. He fucking said, what if Captain America, like, whenever the fuck he was returning the stones and did all this other shit, what if they actually did run into each other and shit like that? Him and the Russian, whatever the fuck he is. God damn it. Whatever Alexei is, the Russian, you dig. For some reason I want to call him a Russian bummer. I don't fucking know why. But is it right here? God damn it. No, it's not. Damn it. I was really hoping the fucking name was gonna be on this damn picture, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. Damn it. But yeah, so that's something funny about the timeline cases. Also, before all this, we get to see a Taskmaster fight against Black Widow. He does like the landing flip and head thing, like the sister was making fun of the whole time and shit like that. What happens after that? Oh, after that, they go see the mother. The mother is she's still working for the Red Room, but they have a great banter. Like they have like because the mother has been like training pigs, like been working with the technology to train pigs. I think it's like half of the Taskmaster technology and shit like that. We'll get later on into that because a lot of this has to do with the Taskmaster reveal and like why a lot of people are pissed and shit like that. So we're gonna get into that too. But the mother has been working with like a certain technology, or she makes technology and shit like that. And when they come to the house, like she's controlling the pigs with like a tablet and shit like that. And also she's just telling the fucking pigs to like sit, roll over, and like damn near told one of them to just to fucking die. And it was like, oh, he still got 6 seconds. 6 seconds. He's good. He can get the fuck back up. But during all of this, they having like a family reunion type family dinner and shit like that. And everybody is just like stressing their issues, but the mom and dad or Alexi's character with Melina, which Melina is the mom, they trying to get their groove back and shit like that. And of course, Natasha ain't trying to hit none of this shit. Elena ain't trying to hit none of this shit because, like, at the end of the day, um, the father Alexi, he pretty much gave them up to go to the red room and shit like that. Because once his mission was complete, the whole mission was complete. Like they had no reason to fake the funk no more and be around each other and shit. So all this happens. We get a betrayal. I know this is a quick ass wrap up because I don't want to spoil too much. And I still wants people to see the money. So this is a quick ass wrap up. But so we get the mama pretty much calling in the red room because like I said, she still works for the red room. And they go and like Natasha has been looking for the red room. It's not on the map anywhere. It's not on the ground. It's not on the sea. Just to find out that there's a big ass fucking sky planet in the fucking sky, and it's big as shit. Like it's bigger than the fucking whatever the fuck the name of the ship is that was in the first Avengers. It's bigger than that shit. Like the shit, it's literally like one of those anime fucking houses in the goddamn sky. Like for real. So that's what the hell the red room is, and why could nobody find it. It was nowhere near on the map or anything like that. So they get captured. They go up there. They're held in a cell. I think they was trying to extract like the front lobes and shit of Elena's head or some shit like that for like research and shit. Natasha ends up getting put in the front. No. So there's a face swap between Melina and Natasha, or the Black Widow, and it's actually Melina, quote unquote, is supposed to be standing in front of Dreykov, but he's like, I know my kids and all this other shit. Like it's crazy as fuck because he just noticed that it wasn't her from off the jump. So we get the little face scan technology. They rip that shit off. I think we've seen that shit in like another movie before or something like that. I'm not really sure. If anybody knows, y'all can put that down in the comments. I feel like we've seen that technology before. Like people could face swap, and there's like a little skin that they put over their face, and they can have somebody else's face, or the case is. But yeah, but Dreykov and Natasha have this face off, like that's so fucking ill because, of course, Natasha just thinks that she can just kill him, get the shit over with, be free, and pretty much just get free everybody that's there because, of course, there's other women on the ship that's being trained and manipulated and shit like that. And also in the corner over here, it's Taskmaster. But they're having that conversation and shit like that. And we get to see Natasha try to swing on my man Dreykov. And I forgot exactly the explanation of why. Oh, I remember. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. He has like a pheromone or some shit like that connected to him that can't nobody touch him. Like if they smell like this pheromone cases, like you can't do shit to him. Like he's just invincible, like fucking immunity free, like whatever case. So long as he is immune by that, and we later find on that when the mom Melina and I was about to say Scarlett Johansson character, Natasha are talking, they kind of figure out like the only way that you're gonna be able to lay hands on this nigga is if you break your own fucking nose, so you can't smell him a pheromone and shit like that. That's the only way you could beat his ass. But and all this, of course, none of this is in the actual timeline and the actual sequence and shit like that. So sorry. But while all this is going on, Taskmaster is in the corner. So funny story. Rewind just a little bit. Go back just a little bit. The first time Natasha thought that she had killed the Red Room or killed the leader of the Red Room, Dreykov, She had been scouting and following his daughter because that was the only way or only person that could actually get close to him and actually show her where he was actually was at the time. So I think she followed this is way back, like before the Avengers, before everything. So this was like her out of the Red Room and shit like that, or her invitation into the Avengers. She pretty much followed the daughter. They go to some high rise. And it was pretty much just a sacrifice type thing because she knew the child was there. She really didn't give a fuck because Dreykov had to die. She blows the fucking building up. And now we fast forward back to in the office with Dreykov, Taskmaster, and Natasha Romanoff, and we get the reveal of Taskmaster. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people were pissed because Taskmaster was a female. It was explained earlier on in the movie, like it's a Taskmaster hardware, software, chip, whatever the fuck it is, you know, and or protocol. It might have been Taskmaster protocol. So it's kind of insinuated that, like, yeah, she might be the Taskmaster now, but like, anybody could wear the fucking suit. Just ask fucking Captain America. Anybody could wear the fucking shield. I mean, that's kind of how the fuck it goes. That's kind of how a lot of these fucking superheroes go in this shit. Like, Black Panther just ain't the Black Panther, my nigga. Like, it's other Black Panthers. The shit gets passed down. Like, there's a whole bunch of hand-me-down of fucking powers and fucking shit like that. So, the big reveal. It's his daughter. Of course, Natasha, she's shocked, surprised, like, I thought I killed you. Like, there's some pain and it's like some grief type shit that she's been dealing with since that fucking day of knowing that she killed Dreykov, but she also had to kill his daughter and shit like that. And she was like a little girl too. She was like 5, 6, 7 or some shit like that. So that's just some grief that's been dealing with her, and just to see her alive, it kind of brought her back a little bit. Right after that, uh, nothing really happens other than she finds out that she just can't defeat the Red Room as easily as she thought she could because Dreykov actually has sleeper agents all across the fucking world. And all it takes is one fucking press of a button and he gonna wake all them bitches up and it'll cause hell. And it's so funny because they have this little conversation of like the Avengers will never come for me. I'm the little fish and shit like that. Until I hit the switch on you bitch ass niggas, and now I'm running every fucking thing. Little do they know. What else can I say that happened? I know I spoiled a little bit of a lot, but it's still a lot going on. We get a couple more fight sequences. We get Natasha fighting like a whole room of chicks that's being controlled. Get the sister come and help. The parents, they have a nice little fight scene. Like, it's a lot of good fight scenes. The cool thing about Taskmaster, like, he watches, like, if you all know or I know a little bit of the origin of Taskmaster, so like I know a little something. But like, if he watches you do a move one time, he mastered that bitch off rip. So like, he was watching a tape of I think it was Hawkeye and Black Panther, like they were fighting and shit like that, and the protocol or downloaded of system or cases, that motherfucker saw that shit one time, like, bloop, we good. Upload it, we done. That's all I need. So it was a fight between Alexei, which is Black Widow's father, and Taskmaster and shit like that. So, and he kind of flexed the Black Panther claws and shit like that. That shit was pretty fucking dope. And they ended up locking Taskmaster in one of the little cells that they were in. And they pretty much just took down the whole Red Room organization. Finally, she took it down and shit like that. The ship blows up. It's another fight scene, kind of like to the ground and shit. And like, I know I didn't mention this because I kind of didn't want to spoil it, but I kind of have to because all this is happening because of a certain gas, because of the mind control that the Red Room has on all these females. It's a certain gas, like once, just like the I was about to say the aroma, the whatever the case is, whatever the smell is that prevents Natasha from actually hitting Dreykov. It's actually another like powder or like smell or fragrance or some shit like that that can like wear off the mind control. So that's kind of what a lot of this movie is about, and like a lot of like how it works, and pretty much the leading up to everything, because even Taskmaster underneath his control of Dreykov gets hit with the gas and she kind of snaps back into it. Um, but I understand why a lot of people was pissed about this movie, because if you came to see Taskmaster, this definitely was not it. If you came to see Natasha Romanoff after she died in I think Endgame, this was probably not like the most settling thing, because she got screen time, but like her sister got more screen time, or just like the whole family as a whole got more screen time than like her, like singular or whatever cases. Um, oh, and she had like a little tech guy and shit like that that bring her planes and like RVs and shit like that. Um, but yeah, I kind of understand, but at the same time, it still wasn't a bad movie to me. I still fuck with it. I'm still gonna watch it again, and I want to say that's about it. But I understand. Oh, and also we got a stinger at the end. Of course, this is like I said, like the filming got fucked up or the release dates got fucked up. So the whatever the fuck the lady name is that was in Captain and Winter Soldier, or Black Falcon and Winter Soldier, what the shit called? She shows up, and like you can see that she's like forming a new team and shit like that. That's how we about to get the new Black Widow. This is also how we are about to get the Hawkeye. What I think, I don't know if it's a TV series or a fucking movie, but that's finna be involved, because she ends up telling Yelena that the man who actually killed her sister, because this is years on, and like she's at her sister Natasha's grave and shit like that. And the lady from fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier tells her that I know who killed your sister, and it's pretty much Clint for fucking the fucking Hawkeye case. So that happens as a stinger, just so you all don't miss nothing, go too crazy. But yeah, man, I really like this movie. I really didn't come to see Taskmaster. I kind of came just to see Natasha Romanoff and get like more of an origin story from her. I did like the origin story I got, even though it wasn't like from Jump Street type origin story, like as a kid and shit like that. But it was like where she came from, what she had to go through, just like her own solo dolo mission with like no Captain America, no nobody, like no Captain Fear, or yeah, Captain Fear, whatever the fuck Sam Jackson character is. No, nobody else but her. But it did involve her family, but her family was dope as shit too. Like her pops was dope. He can fight and fuck people up, because like I said, he's the fucking Russian fucking Captain America. Yelena was dope as shit. She's literally just like Natasha, but she's kind of funnier. She got like a little more personality and shit. And of course, we got Natasha Romanoff. We got the Black Widow. So I really fucked with it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Hit me with some fun facts about the movie, because I've been reading a lot of fun facts. Just like I said, finding out that we actually got our first mutant, like X-Men mutant in this movie. It was pretty fucking dope. And also I would love to see somebody else in the future, because Taskmaster has so many fucking storylines and plot lines. And what happened in Loki, if you haven't seen it, the multiverse is here. So we're gonna see different Taskmasters. I know a lot of people are upset. I get it. I get it. But we're going to see Taskmaster again. This won't be the first. This definitely won't be the last time that we see a Taskmaster. It's a protocol. It's a program. It's a chip. It's a download. It's on the fucking cloud for all the fuck we know. I mean, anybody could be fucking Taskmaster. So all you need is the suit and the chip, or whatever the fuck is installed to make Taskmaster. But that's all you need. So we're gonna see Taskmaster again, because we still gotta see Taskmaster with Spider-Man. Still gotta see Taskmaster with fucking Deadpool. We still gotta see Taskmaster with fucking every fucking body, bro. He has so many fucking like storylines, it's ridiculous. So we're gonna see him again. If you're upset, I get it. But it's still the future of the MCU. This is fucking the beginning of, I think, phase, I think 4. Maybe it might be 5. I can't remember. But this is a new phase of fucking Marvel movies. We finna get some shit. It's the first one. I like it. I cannot rank it between any of the movies, because it's his own thing, but It's really fucking dope. It's definitely a watch. And I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Like I said, I want to spoil it a little bit, but I did want to just talk it through because I've been kind of hesitating to do this shit because I didn't want to give people a little bit of time that haven't watched it. And I also didn't want to just spoil every fucking thing from the jump. So thank you for stopping by for this movie review. My name is Clint, DADS Podcast. This has been my Black Widow movie review, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Make sure to follow all the social medias, DADS Podcast, except for Twitter, 2Dads with Dreads, and like, subscribe, and hit the bell. All right? So, Black Widow, man. And let's get that Taskmaster reboot going. All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. Peace out. All right. Let's do this Space Jam. All right, 3, 2, 1.